Hi, I'm going to show you how to pack a family or elderly shoebox for your Link to Hope shoebox appeal. I've chosen a medium-sized shoebox. It's about 18 by 10 by 30. What we ask you to do is try to keep to that size as much as you can. When we're given big boot boxes and we have to give them out, it's very, very difficult. Very generous of people, but when you have two families and there's a small shoebox and a large shoebox, very difficult to choose between. Let me talk about some of the items in your shoebox. We ask for gloves and hats or scarf, so not necessarily all three. I would suggest you contact a knit and natter group who are always keen to knit for you, so you don't have to go and spend a lot of money, or go and get to a local charity shop, get a good pair of gloves, and that's your woolly items. If we look at toiletries, you can put liquids in your shoebox, whether that be family or elderly. Today I'm doing a shoebox suitable for a family. All we would ask is, if you are going to put liquid, you put sellotape across the top to stop it leaking. We also have suggesting flannel and soap to try to reduce our carbon footprint rather than sending more plastic bottles. And of course, toothpaste and toothbrushes. So moving on, whether you're doing a family or an elderly shoebox, everybody loves sweets. And you can also put in chocolates into a family or elderly shoebox for Link to Hope. Lovely to put a gift in for a mum or a grandmother. So it can either be a headscarf, or it can be an apron, or it can be hair accessories, or it can be new makeup. Dads as well, always quite difficult to buy for dads. But DIY tools, razors, combs, belts, other sorts of items, ties you think would be great for the dad of the household. See here we have a candle. The reason we have asked for a candle and holders is to prevent any sort of house fire. Unfortunately, if candles aren't stable, they can tip. And in previous years that has been an issue. So when we say candle and holder, it doesn't have to be this sort of candle, but as long as you put a little glass holder, if you're going to use a tea light, that would be perfect. And cuddly toys. Again, please don't go and buy one. The world is awash with cuddly toys. As long as it has a CE mark on its bottom, then it will be absolutely fine. Just make sure it's very washed, very brushed, and it's going to go and be sent to somebody who will love it. And we now come to the games. Obviously these can be used by all the family. But here we have silly string, we have magnetic Ludo, we have a really in a very good state. We have one of these, and we have something like marbles, again can be played by all ages. And leading now on to stationery items, we have a pad, we have some pencils to go with that. We have something a bit more fun. We have glitter pens, and then we have a little colouring book. And then to help people, particularly at school, we have a calculator, which hopefully will contribute to them being able to access and stay in their education. So these are all the items that we would suggest you put in a family shoebox, but you can of course use your own imagination. So we've decided today to do a family shoebox. So we tick family here. If you decide to do an elderly shoebox, you would have ticked here. So in all our shoeboxes, we like to see gloves and scarf or hat. So we put gloves and a hat in. We put sweets in, so we're ticking that. Soap and flannel, toothpaste and toothbrush, candles and holders, and small games. This in the blue box is the core of your shoebox. Then of course we've added other items. We put in a colouring pad, we put in crayons and pencils, small toys, soft toy, tape measure, headscarf. We put in shampoo, solar powered calculator, safety razors, and some combs. Here is a section for you to write other items that you want to put in your shoebox. We just want to draw your attention to this area. Please remember not to put in any food, medicines, books, tea, coffee, or any out-of-date items. No sanitary items or underwear, as we do have to follow strict custom regulations. And sellotape it around the yellow lines. Nowhere else, just the yellow lines. Then what we ask you to do is turn it over, tape it down here and here. If you're a taxpayer or pay tax on your pension, then please fill your name, address, email here and put how much your donation is for sending the shoebox. So it's not the amount the shoebox cost you, it's the amount we're donating. This is £3. Or whichever you choose. To make it easier, we will choose the £2. And then what we do is we put £3 in here and we tick gift aid box and we sign it so that we're able to claim money back on this £3 from the government. So here is your completed shoebox. We just want to thank you so much for taking part and contributing to the Shoebox Appeal. We know that the people in Eastern Europe who these get sent to, it's a magical gift for them. They really, really appreciate it. So please order leaflets from our website and you can get posters there too, as well as being able to see the Shoebox Appeal DVD, which is about 3.5 minutes that we filmed in Eastern Europe giving out the shoeboxes. So thank you so much. Please know that every box you send is going to be sent with love and received with absolute gratitude. So thank you very much.